T-1000 has found his way to the Walking Dead universe, and it's pretty weird. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is my review for The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 19, titled One More, and the plot is this. With Maggie's map, Gabriel and Aaron search for food and supplies to bring back to Alexandria. Checking out one more location, they chance upon a stash. Fate is broken and optimism is fragmented when they are put to the ultimate test. Now this is an episode that many people probably didn't have in their most anticipated for this 6 additional episodes, because on the surface, maybe it's just going to be a filler episode with Gabriel and Aaron. Not the two most entertaining characters. I like them a lot, but it's not a Daryl. It's not a Carol. You know, it's not those kind of characters. But this is a pretty good episode, and maybe it's the best of these 6 additional episodes so far. This episode is weird. It's gory, and it's a psychological warfare episode. And it's probably one of the darkest Walking Dead episodes that we have ever gotten. It really is. Like, we follow two men, Gabriel and Aaron. They look broken. They do. They look really broken because they're out on the road. They're going location to location to try and find supplies with Maggie's map. They're finding nothing. No food, no water, no supplies, no nothing. They're losing hope. But, as the title of the episode would say, one more. It's always about one more. The next location, that one more, might be the jackpot. Might be the one where they get the supplies that they need. But, yeah, I have to say, some of the cinematography, some of the shots in this 6 additional episode so far have been brilliant. It looks like the budget has gone up a little bit, maybe in terms of just the camera work, because it does look different from the rest of the season in a good way, and some really nice shots. And of course, they shot this because COVID was an issue, so social distancing, so there isn't too many actors in this episode. Altogether there's only 3 actors and there's a few walkers, but ultimately it just follows these survivors. But it's a weird episode because the two of them are on a journey to find supplies, but they're coming across kind of weird, really weird things. And I thought to myself, it looks like religious sacrifices or something got to do with religion, because they come across this house that's completely burnt out of it. It has been for a while, but there's 3 people kind of really close together who have died. Looks like they were burnt alive or something like that happened, and they're just on top of each other, but there's flowers around them as well. It looked weird. Then they go to another location, and on the rooftop there's 2 people on a bed side by side. It looks like they were holding each other while they were dying. And then there's another, it looked like a child walker tied to like a post. So it just seemed that like there was a lot of weird things going on. We knew that Robert Patrick, of course, T-1000 from Terminator 2, one of the greatest sequels and action movies of all time, was in this episode, and he was probably going to be a villain. The character's name was Maze, I think it was, or Mayan. So I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if Robert Patrick was going to come back for 1 episode, 2 episodes. You know, I didn't know if he was going to have a recurring character in the show. But he died off by the end of the episode. But yeah, I just think the psychological battle, the warfare he put Gabriel and Aaron through was crazy. It was scary, and I didn't know what was going to happen. I thought any of them could die right now because, of course, Gabriel has his child, Aaron has his child. You know, so like, of course they want to see their child again. So I actually thought for a split second that maybe some of them might turn the gun the other way, and I'm you know, that kind of thing. But even just before that, we got a nice kind of backstory to Gabriel learning to be a priest. You know, the two of them had a nice moment while they're playing cards, drinking some whiskey. They got a boar. They found a boar in one of the rooms, and the boar was there, and they killed the boar, and they eat the boar, of course. And yeah, but this is Robert Patrick's home. This is where this guy lives, this Maze guy. And he was watching them and he was listening to them all night long. By the morning time, he has trapped Aaron, of course, taking off his malleted metal hand thing, which is pretty badass. And yeah, then he set the two of them across from each other at a table. And he says, look, 1 bullet, 6 chances. Go each, Russian roulette. Let's see who survives. And you know what? It was dark. It was really dark for The Walking Dead. And I didn't know which way I was going to go. I really didn't. But Robert Patrick's character, Maze, he was trying to prove that man is evil, man is bad. And Gabriel's whole ploy in this episode was, there's still good out there. There is still good, and you can be a part of this. You know, and Aaron and Gabriel were trying to tempt them into saying, look, we have a community of people, of good people. We're good people. We want to do good things. We want to help you. And, and they converted him for a minute, But this is a troubled man. It really is. The apocalypse, the Walking Dead world has done this to so many people. We've seen people before in The Walking Dead who've been too far gone. They've went to that point, that age where they couldn't come back anymore. The governor, Rick Grimes, was very similar to that as well, but he was able to come back, save himself, thanks to maybe Herschel as well. But this man's a troubled man. And he tells the backstory of his brother tried to steal his food, so he killed his brother. To kill your own family member in the apocalypse, it's pretty crazy. It really is. But Gabriel's able to tempt him out of it. He's able to say, come live with us. We can be a family. We can go to Alexandria. We have a community of people who are a family together, and we'll do it. And the guy puts his guard down. He lets Aaron loose. And next minute, Gabriel just comes behind and hits him from behind with Aaron's metal hand and kills him. And Aaron is looking at him like, why did you do that? He was going to come with us. And Gabriel was like, we can't bring this man back. This man is too far gone, kind of, and we can't bring him back to our community. But they kind of try and investigate the location a little bit more. How was he able to listen to us all night? How was he able to spy on us? And he has kind of a secret hideout in the building. And they go up and they see that there is a man there. A man with a big long beard and long hair. It's actually Robert Patrick, of course, but he's playing his brother. The two of them are twins. And he's been handcuffed up in this place for God knows how long with the corpse, with the skeleton of his daughter and of his son or his child. And it looks like, and there was a gun there as well, and it looks like he made the three of them play Russian roulette as well, because the Robert Patrick's brother, the long-haired version of him, says he maybe played the game. So that made him play Russian roulette just like Aaron and Gabriel did, which is pretty dark, to make your brother, your niece or nephew hold a gun to their head and pull the trigger. And the father won. He played the game. So there must have been 2 bullets in it and 6 chances, So that was pretty dark. And yeah, and the man he's crazy. He hasn't met people in God knows how long as well. He's tied to it. Of course, Gabriel lets him loose, Aaron lets him loose, and he's able to get Aaron's gun, and he shoots himself in the head. So this episode kind of proved that there is darkness out in the Walking Dead world. There is also good at times, but ultimately there is dark, troubled people who have gone through a lot, who are too far gone and can't come back. This was not an episode I was expecting to love that much. I thought it might just be filler. To be honest, it's probably one of the best Walking Dead episodes you could watch. It really good. I've seen people online saying that, this is just a filler episode. Filler. No, it wasn't. This is a really good, interesting character study of what the Walking Dead apocalypse can do to you as a person. You can either be a Father Gabriel, you can be an Aaron, or you can be T-1000, Robert Patrick's character Maze. But Gabriel, he's changed over the years from that scared character that we met back in, season 5. Aaron, of course, wants to help people. He wants to save people. He misses doing that. But he looks at Gabriel like he doesn't know who he is. Like, why would you do this? But Gabriel was proven right, because the guy had his own brother captured up there, and he met his own family play Russian roulette. So it just shows you how dark the apocalypse can make you. But as the title says, one more. And they're walking through this field, and they see the water tower, which was on the map as well. They lost the map during the episode, and they go, one more. So one more. So that's interesting. So I don't know if there's going to be something special at the water tower. I'm going to guess there is, because this is one more. Look, we'll go here, we'll see what it is. So I think the water tower has a lot of stake in it. It probably has a lot of goodies or supplies and stuff like that. So I'd say it probably is important. I don't know anything about the comic books or anything like that. I haven't read it. If you guys know, let me know below. But yeah, the water tower will probably be important to some degree. Maybe a person, maybe some supplies. But yeah. But this episode, guys, of The Walking Dead, Season 10, Episode 19. Very good. Really liked it. Really enjoyed it. I thought the acting was brilliant from the three actors. Robert Patrick brought a freshness to the Walking Dead universe. It's a pity that he's dead after just one episode, but I think it's great for the Walking Dead to get such a high caliber actor to come in, even just for a cameo episode. It was pretty cool to see that. And love for the future, if they're able to get an actor, a big profile actor, just to sign up for one episode, for a cool episode, standalone episode like this, by all means do it. Why not? It should be good. But yeah, fair play to the actors. Good job. Enjoyed the episode. Dark episode. Some of the walkers were pretty terrible and gory and all that kind. There was one instance where Aaron and Gabriel were trying to pull a walker through a wall or through a door, and they're trying to pull him, but they rip his skin off of his forearms and stuff. Oh, that was pretty gruesome. It was a gruesome episode, some gory moments in it, and brought me back to the Walking Dead of old. But yeah, guys, that was Season 10, Episode 19, one more. What did you think of it? Did you like it? Did you think of Robert Patrick's introduction to the Walking Dead universe and exit for the Walking Dead universe was good. I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it, and it was a pretty effed up episode, even for Walking Dead standards. But let me know below what you think. Give a like, comment, subscribe if you like the channel, the videos, and this review. Come follow me on all the social medias. That stuff is in the end credits. Really appreciate it. And I think next week's episode is the Commonwealth with Ezekiel and those characters. That might be interesting, something interesting to watch there. But guys, I'm enjoying this episode so far. Fair play and thank you to the Walking Dead cast, the Walking Dead crew, and AMC for greenlighting 6 additional episodes in such tough times to go back to work during the pandemic, where there is risk for the actors' health, for the crew's health. Fair play to them. I really appreciate it, guys, because as always, I've loved The Walking Dead for over a decade. I will continue to support it, and I appreciate them giving us content in such a tough time where there's not much content. So I'll always be grateful of that, guys, and I hope you are as well. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Enjoy. The Walking Dead T-1000 has been killed by a priest. Interesting.